Picture this. Your teenager walks through the front door after school. You ask, "How was your day?" And they say, "Fine." That's it. Fine. One word. And then they disappear into their room. You stand there in the kitchen, wondering, when did this happen? When did my kids stop talking to me? And the scary part isn't the silence right now. The scary part is what that silence can turn into if nothing changes. Because there are adults out there, fully grown men and women, who haven't had a real conversation with their parents in years. Not because something dramatic happened, not because of some big fight, but because of 1,000 small moments over 1,000 ordinary days, where they learned that it wasn't safe to open up. And here's the thing most parents don't realize. A lot of them never saw it coming. So if you're watching this, you're already doing something right, because you're asking the question before it's too late. Let's talk about why this actually happens. Most parents who end up emotionally distant from their adult children aren't bad parents. They're tired parents, stressed parents, parents who were doing their absolute best with what they had. Think about a regular Tuesday evening. You've had a long day at work. Dinner is on the stove. Someone forgot to do their homework. The laundry is piling up, and your 7-year-old runs in wanting to tell you a 15-minute story about something that happened on the playground. And without even thinking, you say, "Not now, sweetheart. Mommy's busy." Or your 12-year-old comes to you upset because they had a falling out with their best friend, and you say, "I'm sure it'll be fine. Friends fight all the time. Don't be so dramatic." Or your teenager tries to tell you about a mistake they made, and before they even finish the sentence, you're already raising your voice. These aren't villainous moments. They're Tuesday moments. And this is where things get interesting. None of these responses feel like a big deal at the moment, but children are quietly observing every single day. They're asking themselves one silent question over and over again. Is it safe to come to you? And when the answer keeps coming back as not really, they stop coming. This happens across all kinds of parenting styles. The dismissive parent who always minimizes feelings, the anxious parent who overreacts to everything, the perfectionist parent who turns every conversation into a lesson or a criticism. None of them meant to push their child away. In fact, most of them thought they were helping. Why do parents do this? Honestly, because it's usually how they were raised. Most of us parent are on autopilot, repeating patterns we absorbed in childhood without even realizing it. We were told to toughen up, to stop crying, to be grateful, and so that's what we pass on unintentionally. Here's what's actually happening inside a child during these moments. When a child comes to you with something, an emotion, a story, a problem, they are taking a risk. Emotionally speaking, they're making themselves vulnerable. And when that vulnerability is met with dismissal, distraction, or criticism, something shifts in them. They don't think, "My parent is tired." They think, "My feelings are too much," or worse, "I am too much." Think about it for a second. A child whose emotions are consistently ignored doesn't just stop sharing those emotions with you. They start to believe that their emotions are the problem, that needing comfort is weakness, that expressing fear or sadness or confusion is wrong, and so they just choose to hide it. At first, they just stop telling you the small things, the embarrassing moments, the confusing feelings, the things they're afraid you'll react to. Then they stop telling you the more important things, the friendship problems, the self-doubt, the questions about life that keep them up at night. And eventually, they stop telling you everything. By the time they're adults, the habit is so deeply built in that it feels normal to them. They don't even think of calling you when something bad happens. They've trained themselves over years not to. No one really talks about this part. But emotional distance between parents and adult children almost always has roots that go back to childhood, to the moments that felt small, to the eye roll instead of a hug, the "you're overreacting" instead of "tell me more." The long-term effects are real. Anxiety, difficulty trusting others, trouble asking for help, feeling fundamentally alone even in a room full of people, not because of one bad day, but because of a pattern that repeated itself quietly for years. Okay, so what do we actually do about this? Because knowing the problem matters, but you need something you can use tonight, something real and doable, even when you're exhausted. Here are 3 small but powerful shifts that make an enormous difference over time. 1. Receive before you respond. What most parents do, the moment their child shares something, they jump into fix-it mode, or correction mode, or reassurance mode. What to do instead? Before you say anything, just listen. A simple, yeah? Tell me more. Or even just a nod and quiet attention. Children who feel safe to open and feel that they are heard will keep talking. It's that simple. 2. Regulate yourself before you respond. This is usually where parents get it wrong, not because they don't care, but because they react before they're ready. When your child says something that triggers worry, embarrassment, or frustration in you, pause. Take one breath, because your first reaction in those moments is what your child will remember. You don't have to pretend to be fine with everything. You just have to hold the reaction for 30 seconds. 3. Fix when you get it wrong, because you will get it wrong. Every parent does. That's not the danger. The danger is pretending it didn't happen. What most parents do, carry on like the bad moment didn't happen, hoping the child forgets. What to do instead? Go back, even hours later. Say, hey, earlier I reacted in a way I'm not proud of. I was stressed, and that came out at you. I'm sorry. That one sentence does something powerful. It teaches your child that relationships can recover, that adults can be wrong and say so, and that you're someone they can come back to. Here's what I want you to hold on to. You don't have to be a perfect parent. You just have to be a safe one. Safe enough that your child believes somewhere deep down that they can come to you, that you'll stay calm enough and curious enough and humble enough, even when it's hard. That's the relationship that lasts into adulthood. Not the relationship where you never made a mistake, but the one where they always knew the door was open. You're watching this video because you care, and that caring, that is the foundation. Start small, one conversation at a time, one repair at a time. And if this video touched something in you today, share it with another parent who needs to hear it, because sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is just start the conversation. Take care of yourself and take care of each other.